Okay, introducing next on my radio show, we have Emma with 3Ms. Good to have you back on my show. Very nice to have you with me. How are you today? Where are you situated in the world right now?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be back. I am currently back in London for one day and then to Oxford tomorrow.
Great, I know you've
I
been
don't know where.
busy,
Yeah, I'm busy. Good.
and just taking it from the beginning. Where did your musical background begin and like your love for music come about?
Yeah, I started playing violin at the age of 3, and then I switched over to piano at 5, and then started singing about 6 years old. And there was really no other option for me in the household because my mom is a musician and my grandma's a musician and my uncle's a musician. And it goes back pretty generationally. So I feel like I never was really good at anything else anyway.
So keeping it in the family.
Yeah, it's a full life thing. And the decision was kind of made for me. And I'm happy about that.
Music is the best medicine. Fast forward to today, one of the reasons I invited you on my show, because you're busy promoting a new single called Cards. That's a beautiful record with your heavenly vocals. What's this song about?
Basically, Cards is a release. It's kind of a cathartic song. It's like, oh, something didn't really go the way that I thought it was going to go, but there's peace in accepting that that's okay. And you grow from it and you learn and you kind of let go of these preconceived notions, and that's okay.
Again, with the cards as well, it's by chance as well. Sometimes when you got a stack of cards, pulling the right card out the deck, it could be a bit like that,
Hmm.
maybe.
Absolutely. It's a game of chance. You never know what you're going to get, but it's okay. It works out the way it's out, and it's probably going to be for the best anyway. And the
Yeah,
universe will do
sure.
it.
I like to think things work out all right in the end. Of course, life is life and has its challenges. Who did you work with on cards on this record?
Excuse me, cards I wrote with my producer in Los Angeles, who I work with quite a lot. His name is Ben Weiland, and we wrote it with Andrea Rosario Simpson. Three of us wrote it in July of last summer, and then Ben and I went back and edited it again, and it became the song that's out now.
Great. And do you feel this song really showcases your commercial side? Because I like the modern sound you hear on this record.
Thank you. Yeah, I think so. I think I don't really try to make anything for commercial value, but I'm happy that it has commercial appeal.
That's a good outlook to have. And it must be a good feeling to feature on, where playlists and hear your music back on the radio. Just hearing general feedback from the public. What's that like for you?
Oh, it's great. It makes me feel like I can connect with a lot of people. And I think if a lot of people are going through the same thing and they listen to the song, hopefully they can feel a little bit less alone. And that's the whole point, really.
Great. Relativity and connectivity with the audience. That's key these days with the artist and the listener.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure thing. And have you released a music video for Cards yet?
Yes, we have. It is out on YouTube and Instagram and anywhere you can see a music video.
Well, I would definitely recommend my listener to check that one out. Because last time I spoke to you, we were talking about Wednesday's Child. And now you have an EP called Wednesday's Child of the same name and features 6 tracks. Congratulations. And your opening track on that EP is called Cut the Brakes. What's that regarding?
Yeah, that one was about losing someone close to me in my life and feeling like the rug was just like ripped from under my feet and not really knowing how to proceed with that. Um, but writing the song helped me a lot and kind of like processing that. And that's kind of the beginning of the saga that is the Wednesday's Child EP. Um, and it's just like the initial whoa. Oh.
And with Cut the Brakes, did you feel that was out of the 6 tracks, the more appropriate introductory number for the EP?
Yeah, I think that was the nicest like beginning song for the rest of it because I feel like a lot of the other songs come with a timeline. I feel like that was the beginning of the timeline, and then each song progressed a bit deeper of the storyline. It wasn't the first song. I thought, yeah,
And some of your other tracks on your EP, you've also released as singles on their own.
Yes, absolutely. The first four, four were singles on their own. Yeah.
Cool. And have you been performing them live on your mini tour of the UK?
Yes, I have been. I've been playing uh four out of the six live. I'm not performing Cut the Breaks and Morning live, but the rest of them I am.
Sure. I did want to ask about Morning because that was the sixth track on the album. Um, so Morning, what do you enjoy about that part of the day? Is it anything to do with that time?
It's not necessarily about the time of the day because I'm definitely not a morning person. Um, I like the mornings when I'm up, but I do get tired. Um, but morning is more about the feeling of the night turning into the morning and feeling like, oh, something's about to happen, but you just kind of want to stay in the same place for just a little bit longer. And it's a bit more of an acoustic kind of slow track with one of my favorite choruses I think I've ever written. So, it's a little sneaky little song in there, and we're gonna push it a little bit more in a few weeks. And I'm excited for everyone to get to hear that one as well.
Well, watch out for that one. Of course, a daybreak, dawn. It's a very strange part of the day, the transition, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all about the transition.
And you're quite arty as well, because I looked on the cover art. You have some birds flying in the background. Where did the inspiration come about for that?
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, that was such a fun day with the birds. I mean, the birds in the morning. The birds in the morning are chirping and they're flying and they're calling around. We thought it'd be a pretty magical thing to have parakeets in the studio with me. So we got some parakeets and they ate birdseed out of my hand and flew on my head. And it was great.
Great. With this time of the year, autumn, you also done a promo shot with Loon Jusso,
Yes.
and that had a very Halloween-esque feel about it. I like that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a bit of a fun. We got to play with a lot of good outfits that day, so I think we all had a good time.
Great to hear that worked out for you. What musical styles or artists have and inspired you personally? There's so many out there at the moment.
Yes. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so musical styles, which artists out there have like inspired you personally?
Yeah, so I think probably my biggest inspiration from my whole life was probably Bon Iver since I was a kid. Maybe not a kid, maybe I was like an angsty tween, but I listened to him pretty much my whole life, and his music kind of evolved the way that I wanted it to, which was kind of amazing. And yeah, he'll always be probably a top tier artist for me. Um, Other than that, um, I'm very influenced by like Joni Mitchell's songwriting and Carole King's songwriting and Phoebe Bridgers as well. I mean, she kind of lives in, not that she's in that realm of classics, but like her songwriting storytelling, I think, is quite similar. So I try to fuse kind of like storyline storytelling with a bit more of that like electronic kind of pop feel.
Great. Like drawing a painting tells a
Yeah.
thousand words, but you could do the same with music, of course.
Yes. I,
What I admire about you as well, you have your own identity as a performing artist. That is so key to have that quality these days.
yeah, I think it's really important to have a live presence as well. Yeah.
Mm, definitely. You are well into an extensive UK tour. How's it going for you, being on the road and meeting concert goers in different towns and cities?
It's been great. We've been having a really, really good time. I've been seeing a lot of the UK. I've seen a fair amount already, but I've been seeing even more this time, and it's been really fun. And yeah, we've just been having an absolute blast. It's been doing great.
Lovely to hear. As of course a UK citizen, there's always some place or some pocket in the UK which you've yet to discover.
Always,
Lovely.
always.
Any places in Europe that are on your list as well, or you wish to perform at?
Yeah, I think we're kind of close to announcing a bit of a little something something in the spring, in Europe. And I'd really like to play in Germany. So I think we might do some German shows in the
Hmm.
spring. But
I, I hear they're a good crowd over there.
yeah, me as well. I'm excited.
And what do you like about the tour side of things. What strategies help you, being on the road, keeping, um, it can be exhausting. How do you kind of have strategies to deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, I sleep when I can. I think if I have a day off, I'll take a nap. But there's not much, there's not so much that you can like actively do unless you're like really kind of strict and regimented, which I absolutely respect people who can do that. I've not found that I can do that. I just kind of go with the flow and do what I can and try to take care of myself. I do vocal rest some days. Quite hard for me. I do love to talk, but I
Mm,
do try to keep my voice as healthy as I can.
yeah.
Um, yeah, it's more about vocal health for me than,
Mm. That's understandable. Before you go on stage, you have to do vocal warm-ups.
yeah, every time I can't go
Wow.
on. Yeah, I would sound terrible.
Yeah. And drink plenty of water as well. Keep hydrated.
Which is hard when you're on the bus, but you just got to do what you got to do. A lot of electrolytes have been consumed.
Interesting. And where would you like to see yourself in 5 years' time? An album, a tour by yourself, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully many albums and many tours, and I just want to keep doing this for as long as I can, for as long as people will listen to me. So hopefully all of it forever.
Penultimate question for you as well. Besides music, do you have any special or hidden talents you may wish to share?
My gosh, I love to cook. I love to cook, and I also love to like try new foods and explore new things. I love cooking. Um, but yeah, I think to be if I wasn't in music, maybe I'd do something like a chef or like something creative in that realm, maybe.
Brilliant. Food feeds the soul with music. So
Or
hand in hand, they go well.
telling a story in two formats.
And finally, where would people follow you on social media, websites, emailing lists, to find out up-to-date news, announcements, and where you're gigging in a town near them, possibly?
Yeah, so I'll announce everything on my Instagram. It's at Emma Says with three M's, like Emma Says Hi. Same as TikTok. And my website is Emma with three M's.co. And you can sign up for my mailing list there and all my tours, tour news will be posted there as well. And you can kind of click through to my Spotify, my Apple Music all through the website as well. So it's kind of like a landing page, but yeah, where
Great.
with,
Well, we'll put all those details below in the box there on my podcast channel. I think that's everything I wanted to ask you for today. Thank you for answering all my questions. You're a star as usual. And best of luck with your present tour and your new EP out now. That's Emma with
thank you.
3M's on my radio show and podcasts with me, Danny, here in the UK.
Thank you for having